5. There we go.
Join the stream, www.com/OGAlbina.
That's not quite how you plug, big dog.
Huh?
It's not quite how you plug.
You don't know a thing about plugging.
You're right, dude. You're so close to monetization, King L5. You keep pushing, big dog. You are so close. I believe in you. King L5. I'm not even gonna freaking tag you. Talking mess.
Tag your it.
Dude, see, you're just showing more and more YouTube knowledge by the moment.
I do have knowledge. It's true. I'm very wise.
Alright, if you want to plug it in DPL, or I could just put it in DPL uploads.
Yeah, do that.
5. Aster versus TJ on stream soon. Okay. No, stream start right when the music ended, so now it's gonna sound like there's not fucking music.
Can't believe it.
Oh, there we go, we're good. Alright, my dogs are yelling in the background, but not too big of a deal. Stream
It's a nice thumbnail. It really gets the point across.
It is. It's great for the Kurt Commission. Last night he said, "Oh shit, you need a thumbnail, huh?" I said, "Yeah, a little bit." So that's where we're at.
Nothing major.
All right. So we don't have to give them the go ahead, but they are good to go. Oh man, big Terry name. So I was thinking it the other day. Is Terrawater Ogre like him? I haven't really seen it. Overwatch stream? Unfortunately not. No, I don't think the OGL Albina YouTube channel is ready for my Ash gameplay. Blue. What's up, RKR? How's it going, bro? I don't think they're ready, unfortunately. But I was saying, Scarf or Water Ogre, is he him?
He's pretty him. Like, it forces a lot of prep.
I guess. And I guess especially if you can Terra 2 guys, right? Like, you can have, like, the versatile, like, potential, like, defensive guy in the back, and then just water button here. I mean, he kind of smokes in this matchup, too. Like, he's really strong. I guess Sun, but you kind of push past that, yeah?
Yeah.
So, like, Vino wants to come in and take it if Sun's not up, and I'm pretty sure you get some kind of coverage for Big Vino if you need it.
Yeah, it does get Zen Headbutt.
Bigly. Yeah, and then you smoke through Moon. Moon's not a resist. It's a really interesting Sun team, too. You don't see a lot of Sunny Bomb. Can you please mute the other guy? For $200, I'll do just about anything. I'll let you know that's my bar.
Trust me, he's not lying there.
I'll go lower. 100? 100? Money? Please? Just a little bit. But yeah, we're just waiting for the game to start. I have the matchup on screen, obviously, so we can take a look and get some context and get ready to go. I apologize if you hear the dogs barking in the background. I think our neighbors are out working on their lawn. They're fucking pissed about it. Just about anything. I have lines. It can't go against a good old YouTube TOS, Mr. Blue. That's about where my line is. Would you play Frogger on the freeway for $200? Isn't there like an actual mobile game where you like hop across the freeway as a frog? Is that it? Is that what it's called? When I thought of Frogger, I think of the Lucio guy. Is that what the game's called?
Yeah, that is the name of the game.
I'm so we have like the Minecraft game videos and the what do you call it? The Subway Surfer. Is there no Frogger like Reddit story videos? Crossy Road. See, it wasn't called fucking Frogger. Don't make me sound like an idiot. I knew it wasn't called Frogger. Crossy Road, for sure. See, and I knew Noah's got my back.
It's called Frogger.
No, it's not.
It is.
I'm typing in Frogger video game into the search engine on stream. Frogger video game. Okay. I didn't know there was like a 1946 version, dude.
Oh, gee.
Wait, I love the fucking screen. Wait, Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge? I'm a huge fan of that one. Frogger 2 is super fire. Are you a Natdex Smogon? I am not Natdex Smogon. No, I didn't want to play more Pokemon. Nor Natdex, unfortunately. I am playing Oras in the same tournament that Keegan in chat, He has Yard Crescent. That's... What do we think about that, chat? Real ones know it as Frogger? You mean old-ass men know it as Frogger. Real ones know it as Crossy Road. Wait, Frogger, Frogger, he's back.
I'm youthful as ever.
Huh?
I'm youthful as ever. You just
as
called
ever?
me old.
I mean, a little bit.
I take offense to that.
Can we look at... Oh, no, dude, I'm gonna mess up the dimensions of the stream solely so we can see Frogger. He's back. This shit's fire, dude. I like Frogger. I can't lie. Yarcrest is really scummy. So do you know how Moonlight works in Sun Blue? It's pretty cool. You get more recovery. And Yard beats the steel types that Crest doesn't like. Puts you onto some game. Screw Pokemon, turn this into a Frogger livestream. You're right. You're right, big dog. You're so right. Alright. Has this let's pull up. It'll be Terra Preview. Draft. Nothing right now. He is so back. Hey, buddy. Aren't you supposed to be getting ready for a game, Mr. Aster J? He is so back.
I stream sniping. What the hell?
Yeah, dude. L5. This your guy? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm banning him.
In front of your captain?
Blatant.
And the owner of the tour. We're just blatantly. Yardcrest is changing the game. You know it's true, too, with the ... at the end. As you know, is big time. I'm waiting for TJ.
Yeah, likely story.
Sure. Waiting for TJ's fucking moves on stream. Come on, dude. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll put the matchup again. Hey, Aster, why don't you let us know your thoughts on the matchup in PokePaste form in the chat, please. You're a bit...
Yeah,
I think like the last physical thing I would do, Blue, is give you any perms to do anything of the sort in my chat. The last thing I would do. I feel like Mew. Well, that's big. You know what? Instead of playing Glitch in the background, we should just put I feel like Mew on loop. Just really low in the background. You hear L5's bubblegum pop while we watch Aster go crazy in SV. Here it is. I lose. Not with that attitude. You also have Iron Jugulis, who I think is the most drip guy of all time. Is he great here? To be seen. However, he's cool as shit. I love Jugulis. That guy's super fire.
Dude, Iron Jug isn't even the drippiest guy on our roster. Like,
I hope we're not talking about the Luxray.
We got the Garchomp right there.
Oh yeah. You know
Garchomp has insane drip.
Innovation. No, I like Cinderace. Deancey's. There's some cool guys. There's Drip Iron Jugulis. However, we have a Fortress and a Luxray at the end. They are Pokemon. When is ADV coming to DPL? Weekly question. L5. Will you please answer? As an Emerald Open mod, by the way. The actual Greatest Draft League tournament. I know you're trying your best to follow in the footsteps.
Yeah, next season we're doing only ADV. We're dropping all the.
It's going to be an ADV Wi-Fi league. That's what I heard. You heard it here first,
Wi-Fi.
folks. Keegan has been trying to get us to do an
have Wi-Fi.
You can play on emulators still, and Keegan has been trying to get us to do an ADV Wi-Fi league for like fucking a year and a half.
No. We're having a LAN with our.
You
DPA,
have to. If you can't
thing.
commit to hanging out for 2 months, you don't fucking want it bad enough. We're playing in the living room.
No, we just gotta be there for a week, you know, and slowly
Streamer, can Fortress wear boots? No.
Fortress. Legally cannot wear boots.
No, why would you ask that? Why would you ask that? It's an idiot question. Iron Dripulus is very true. Also, we see four Dripper Crocs. I hope we're not subtly making fun of Crocs. I totally wore Crocs to work this morning. I was comfy as shit all morning. All morning. By the way, I'd like to point out a big discrepancy I'm saying personally. L5 would get this too, as YouTube connoisseur and almost monetized guy. We have 22 viewers and only 5 likes. What the fuck? Give me my money. Crocs are tight, that's what I'm saying. My little brother's got me Crocs for Christmas. I've been wearing them to work every weekend when my boss isn't there. I don't think he would like if I was wearing them when he was there. But they're not coming in on Saturday, so I take the risk. And I'll just say I lost all of my other shoes if they show up. I'm disliking
really
right
life
now.
On the edge, huh?
Dude, you wanna know how crazy I am? I work mornings on the weekend.
Yeah.
And for the last, 3 months, it's been cold. Because it's morning time. I wore sweatpants.
I wear sweatpants to work every day.
Well, don't you do something where you are allowed to wear sweatpants?
I mean, technically, no.
See,
I just do it.
Two crazy
No,
fucking
probably.
guys. Two crazy fucking guys. It's not good enough for
It's
me,
supposed to
Aster. That's the
be-
difference.
It's supposed to be like black work pants or whatever, but I just wear black sweatpants.
Well, ours,
And they're
that's
like, yeah,
they're,
that's good enough.
they're a little bit more, dude. They're being more strict. Not even because the opener guys have been wearing sweats when it's cold, but because motherfuckers will pull up from their college classes and they'll be wearing ripped jeans and their open flannel and some stupid looking backwards hat, and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm here to fucking work." Oh, and are we gonna meet up at LA during May for the? We can meet up in LA.
Regional.
That's it. You can come say hi. I don't know about for the goon sesh. I don't know about for that. Actually, we're gonna be playing a basketball game. Goons are playing 3v3 blue, and I know your crossover is fucking disgusting. So I'm gonna need you to come. I'm recruiting you to Goons West. All right. And we're gonna have we're gonna have L5 playing the other side as a sleeper agent. He's gonna sow dissent. I'll be in LA in 3 months. When we goons all go to LA. Alright, we're going to LA for LA regionals at the end of May. I'm gonna need you guys, because I know your vicinity, right? I'm gonna need you guys to show up. I'm gonna need Blue's nasty crossover on my team for Goons basketball. And I'm gonna put you on the other team, and you're just gonna cause disruption and make the team hate each other. I want him to be too busy crying when John blows 40 on him. John wears baggy basketball shorts and lives in Indiana. I'm not worried. My shot is rusty. What are the teams? Sometimes I feel like that's big. I think right now it's like West Coast Goons and fucking Tony, who lives in Texas, versus all of the Midwest fellas, and Keegan, who lives in Brazil or something. Who's dropping 30? Me on John's fucking forehead.
Look, me with a basketball is kind of crazy. I will have you know, I was on the middle school team.
Oh, big? Somebody say Big Lee. That's huge. I'm putting up 30 shots. How many points is who's to say?
At least 10.
Dude, I'm averaging Steve Nash MVP numbers. I'm going 15, 11, and 4, baby. It's gonna be crazy. L5 is goofy, 5'7" IRL. I don't need him to be tall. No,
I am 5'12".
Okay, so when we say height, how it usually works is every 12 inches, it's a new foot. So if you're 5 feet and 12 inches, you would just be 6 feet.
Oh no, two measurements.
Oh, word!
5 feet tall, 12 inches.
My height was displaced. The proudest moment of L5's life, middle school basketball. No, I think it was when he dropped Feels Like Mew.
Yeah, it's up there.
No, he is not. There's no way. Keegan's tall. I think Keegan's 6'3", 6'3". I think Ant's 6'1". I'm 5'10", 5'11". I'm not a tall fella. I'd say I'm average, right? Average? Chat. Post a 1 if I'm average sized.
That's above average.
Big. I told him.
Speaking,
What is the
he's
average
so short,
male
though.
height? What is the average male height? Is it? I thought it was 5'10", 5'11", around there.
Something like that. Maybe 5'8".
Darn.
There's some shorties out there. Let me see.
Sure.
Average male height in America. 5'9".
That's crazy. Dude, I'm a fucking
Worldwide is 5'7.5".
Well, I know we're a little taller over here, stateside. I just
Aster,
saw
this
you
is
putting the
Googleable.
fucking. I just saw it 3 hours ago, almost to the minute. You put Feels Like Mew in the TGS uploads chat.
It's an upload. I'm a TGS coach.
Not after that fucking post, not anymore, buddy.
What do you mean? Fire.
Okay, go now. Bye, losers. Bye, Blue. Alright, everybody shit talk Blue now. He's gone. I will ban him too. I'm just gonna end up on the regionals t-shirt when I'm done with him in the post. Keegan, I don't know about that, big dog. Remember, we've met in real life. I feel like I'm good. A large majority of draft league players are tall. Dude, we should take a draft census.
Yeah. And handsome and talented.
And super muscly. Big. Speaking of which, what happened?
I lost in semis. That's what happened.
Bum. What? Average is 5'10", so me. Except I'm sure they grow a bit more. That's what they always say. When I was like 12, I remember I went in, dude, I was like 5'6", 5'7" at 12. And I remember I went to the doctor and they're like, yeah, you're gonna be like 6'2". I was like, let's fucking go. I grew like 3 more inches in my life. Like, total. Shit was brutal. Where's Mr. TJ?
Great question.
Have we poked our local Irishman? Check the end of any rainbows.
Wait, is that a leprechaun joke? That's so topical.
It is the leprechaun one. What happened to Fist? I don't know what happened to Fist, dog. I must have his TGS run.
He pulled a base techno.
Okay, unless I'm tripping, have you seen him anywhere? Not that you guys, like, were boys, but I literally just
been online.
Well, he was online one day when we were talking about him in chat, and we pinged him. And we were like, Fist! And then he disappeared again. No idea what happened. Because he was playing in a bunch of Wi-Fi leagues, and all the Wi-Fi commissioners in the leagues, maybe he just played too much and was like, fuck this, and just disappeared. Because, like, 3 different league owners for different random Wi-Fi leagues are like, you know Fist, right? He's in TGS. I was like, yeah? Where the fuck is he? I was like, I don't fucking know. He just disappeared. I hope he's doing good. But I have no clue. No freaking clue. Any local Irishman is the real question. And in the Clash of Kings plug chat, I'm really glad that we're making sure the streets see.
Yeah. They say all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, so start a controversy right now. Why did you put in player info in US West? I'm clearing my Discord. I've been gone since like 11.
People have to know.
They have to know what you're working with, just in case there was any doubts on the team that you were him.
Exactly. Yep.
Jesus. It's like the Clash of Kings plug chat and TGS and US West Draft League World Cup.
Yo, am I drafting Terra Mew in the US West?
Dude, do you feel like Mew? Wait, can you actually do that? That sounds way fucking funnier.
I can afford it with my second draft plan.
Have you already been making plans and shit? I haven't looked. I looked at first.
It's not like plans, it's just a few months I want to use, but like the Terra points fit.
Wait, can you really Terra Grand plus Terra Mew?
Oh, you're just leaking.
Oh
what the hell, dude?
It's fine.
No, not the Gren, though. Not the Gren.
This is so sad. Dude, the street... I'm sorry. I figured everybody was on to the drip. That was the plan that you had. Make sure to plug in the Pinnacle of Draft League Hive.
I did plug it in Hive, but I put it in the music chat.
Yo, you guys hear this new banger?
Yeah, it's music,
dude,
you know?
Elfi's gonna join VCs and be like, we have a bot here, I heard some cool shit. He's gonna put it on. turn on the webcam and just start bobbing his head. Look inside to side like, y'all feeling it? Y'all rocking with this shit? Oh my god. Any local Irishman is the real question. Hold on, I gotta find the DPL server again. There it is. Wigan. Wait, no, that's week 1. I'm dumb. There we go. Oh, he said almost ready about fucking 15 minutes ago.
That was a lie. What?
I feel like you can't be almost ready 15 minutes before. That means you weren't almost ready.
He's very nearly almost ready.
I'll be ready at one point.
I'm ready.
Oh, jeez. Please tell how Lucha press Gren, and I'm the leaker. It's crazy.
You can't afford Lucha Grin.
He's typing? I figured he probably couldn't. Thank you for your patience. I'm good to go. Give me my link. Refresh. www.com/Aster vs TJ. My buddies
gets it.
My buddies say they're almost at the park and show up 45 minutes later. Yeah, that wouldn't be my buddy anymore. Is all I'm saying.
You just hate someone for that?
45 minutes? Yeah. Time is money. Don't play with my money, King L5. Don't you fucking do it.
You're at a park. You're not making money.
Time is money. How do you know? How do you know we didn't put money on this fucking basketball game? Leaving now. Have a good stream, guys. Thanks, Aster. Good luck, big dog. Yes, sadly, I have a very Canadian day today. Oh, no. No, Keegan's Brazilian. He's in the same time zone as Brazilian people, so he's like legit Brazilian.
How many is a Brazilian?
A lot. I'm gonna click on this game. Make sure we have the dimensions right.
Is it million, billion, trillion, Brazilian? Is that it?
It's a brazen amount of millions. Are any well-done enjoyers? I fucking promise you, big dog, not a single one. I promise you, don't give me flashbacks to well-done steak justification. I hear bro, where does Keegan live? Brazil. No, Brazil.
I swear to God, people have no respect these days. They're about to start 2 games at the same time.
Who?
Undead and Joshua.
This is so sad. Well, we have the Aster game, so let's watch that one. We can watch. We can jump into the other one midway if one of them ends fast.
There it is. They're both started exactly the same time.
Is the other one? Wait, what's the other one?
Undead versus Joshua.
Oh, it's privated. I thought it was just random. Fuck. I was like, there's no way. No way. One of their names is fucking KitKat 6009. All right. So let's look at TerraCap. Dude, I was looking at the Terra preview games on Showdown. TerraCap wise, we are rocking. He's water on the ogre. That's big. Flying Dia, and then fire on the Venu. And that guy Terra's fucking ogre super smokes this game. Lead Moon into lead Cinder. Let's watch from Aster's side. Our hero, in fact.
Yes.
Our hero, some might say. He was in stream and TJ wasn't. We set the Night Tails hard out, which means we are. Oh, eject button. E button out. Okay. That means Sun's always going to be limited too, which is also really nice for Ogre to just come in and fucking kill something. Yeah. And like this is the only time they're really going to be able to take advantage of a ton of turns. Enam comes out. This thing is a little difficult to switch into. It's a bit of a brazen, risky call depending on what this Cinder set is, though, right? Like
he's basically saying the Cinderace is Scarf.
Yeah, you're not Gunk, or you're not gonna risk it, or you're Scarfed. Yeah. I mean, banded U-turn would do way more than 14, so you know it's not fucking banded.
Yeah, you can calc that.
Yeah.
Staying in on Moon as well also signals potential for Scarf.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not.
It's not. Bam! Big Moonblast, good night. So the Terra Fairy Enam popped Terra too, so Venu's never going to be tearing, which makes it over a little bit more tough.
So we do know this is Specs and Amorous now.
Yeah, because it wouldn't kill it. It wouldn't kill the full. Okay. On Ogre, but there's still initial Ogre pivots is the main issue.
There are kind of, yeah.
But also, if you get that super death boost, like something like Venu isn't even like super threatening initially, especially with only 2 more turns of Sun. At least right now. Why is Ogre Pawn so big? Yeah.
Venu can't tear anymore, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. It's good in the sense that like you don't have to worry about it firing and smoking. But at the same time, though, like was Terrafire good into the team that was brought? It's probably Weather Ball anyways. You know, it's not going to be Terra Blast in this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So like. I don't know if it super matters. I feel like your actual typing is better defensively, and the only thing you're weather balling ever is Flurry. The rest of it, your dual steps just take care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat super well in sun. Yeah, I guess like that is sun boosted. Well, it's not stab though. Keep in mind, like it also loses out on stab, so it's basically eating like a normal pyro bowl, give or take a little bit. Because a good old what do you call it? Yeah, exactly, not stab. 100%.
So this TJ team, it's okay.
Cudgels does not do much, but only 2 more turns, and you have decent initial pivots in this, right? It's not like
Yeah, we have several.
super threatening. It's not going to come in and win right now, but I will say TJ's in a good spot right now in general. Solar Beam's going to do a shit ton. Only 37 though, so super spread F on the Uxie.
Yeah.
Very spread F. And Orb, so this guy's going to be chipping himself down like crazy.
There's a Dusknor. I don't think we ever saw that in Mox.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Ting Lu. That's actually really big.
Oh shit, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. No Ting Lu.
That means Uxie is like so free to T-Wave or whatever.
Yeah, even just really any like
There's
stab.
no
Like,
rock.
it's really hard to go
Okay.
hard moon on this guy. Like you can't really in many
It
positions.
doesn't have hazards.
Yeah, big
Oh,
team up
that's
on Enam.
huge.
That's
That's
big because this thing killed something
huge,
every
yeah.
time it came in.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't find as many opportunities. I guess it still kind of does put you in a tough spot right now. So he gets his
I don't
one,
think it does.
but at least you don't have to worry about getting its 7 more times or 3 more times when it comes in on Weekend Uxie, Weekend Dia, and fucking Fortress. Not the worst spot in the world, but yeah, rocks are gonna go up. 68 to Spinifex
3
is
rocks.
fucking crazy damage though. That
Yeah.
does so much damage. And now
Spectre
Venu
Parry, yeah.
doesn't Venu under Sun just like picks one.
Yeah, Venu does become a bigger threat with Uxie getting weakened. That's kind of like the whole point between Enamorous plus Venu, right?
Yeah.
They both have similar counters.
No, a little
Right,
bit
Enam
overload.
is dead to rocks though, so this is really good for our Garchomp.
Yeah.
They can no longer really block Scale Shot unless they want to switch out and preserve it for the sack on rocks, you know what I mean?
I also I think the potential this I didn't want to say it before it came in, but Ogre coming in, there's no sun up. Like
Yeah.
you
Ogre's
pick one
really
and you
great
like
this
damn
turn.
near force sun up, and with rocks up too, Venu can't really come in on those cudgels as easy, especially if you decide to tear this in a little bit. Like it's gonna take a shit ton of damage. It's gonna kill itself to orb before it really does enough damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ninetales is gonna come hard in right here, so we're banking on spinning potentially later.
Living
Eh,
is really good for us.
It's an extra
versus
turn.
some
It's an extra turn, yeah.
Mhm.
100%. Now there's Venu. And we U-turn
Yeah, we
out,
get the U-turn.
get good positioning into the Venusaur, at least, yeah. Chomp is
Yeah,
always going to
Chomp.
prevent it from killing something immediately right here.
This does potentially give a spin to Blastoise.
It gives a spin to Blastoise, or a more offensive position is Moon, but I don't know how great that is. Oh, we go hard Venu now. Interesting.
He wants to get any value out of Venusaur now while the sun's up, which
Yeah,
makes sense.
I mean, that's valid. There's only 3 more turns. Maybe if this is like powder in one of its slots, that could be kind of annoying if you get enough sleep times, but you're also risking not getting any damage off this on like at all. So you probably just beam. It's gonna do a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
4 beam does make the most sense.
They still have a Enam sack, but I mean, you have good counterplay to Moon in the back still, which is nice. You have great counterplay to Blastoise. That Dusknoir is a little spooky. 39. Holy shit. That's gotta
Yeah.
be like, wow. Jesus. That's not a lot of damage from a. Maybe Venu isn't as
It's
scary.
Adamant Venusaur.
Yeah, Adamant Venusaur with max attack. Didn't do that much with Solar Beam.
Yeah.
Holy
This
shit.
is a very free fortress here.
There is like a weird potential for like mix, but if it's mixed, then Fortress doesn't beat it anyways, you know? Like in the
Yeah,
sun,
so
so you might as
basically-
well use it for what it's used, right? Or what it's here
Yeah,
for.
If we force Flame on the Roaring Moon, then that's honestly fine, right?
Mhm.
But we have other checks to it. We just don't want to lose to like Choice Bandit or wherever. So
Yeah, or you don't want to come in on a random like Psychopath, Iron Head, or Earthquake right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if this is like
Yeah.
Choice Band booster attack, it might just like nuke Diancie from full with like an EQ or
Yeah.
something like that. Like he might just fucking
No,
die.
definitely.
So I think, yeah, I like your 4 is just, it's here for that. It doesn't beat anything else. I mean, maybe
It seems to
Dustnor.
be Scarf. It seems to be Scarf by the way he led with it, as well as like the Enamorous is not Scarf, so you need something faster than like.
Ogre.
I guess do you?
Or no, I mean, there's no. Maybe you want it for something faster than Chomp, like an SD Chomp, because this team isn't like super great in SD Chomp. Right?
Yeah, you really want that Roaring Moon.
Because really, all you have is like defensive blasters. Oh, we scale here. I mean, I don't think that's that big of a deal though. You still have your sturdy on 4.
I feel like we definitely could have gone just hard Fortress there, preserve the Chomp, because it is nice into the Dusknoir and the Blastoise and all that.
It's just something else to put damage on it, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't know what Dusknoir could really do though to bring us back, and it's kind of gonna have to do it on its own. I know there's 4 Mons left, but Enam's dead. Stoice gets super smoked by Ogre.
Yeah, Ogre's like a Giga threat this endgame, right?
Yeah.
If the Moon is Scarf, it can't Oko or Ogre Pawn.
Fire Fang.
His fire move.
Sure, we just want no flinch here. Just need no flinch here. Yeah, that's
all right.
That's Raps.
Nice.
I think
really
that might be
Raps
right there.
That's the only thing Fortress was there for, is the Roaring Moon.
So yeah, whether he's Fire Fang or mixed like Fire Blast Flamethrower or something like that, like yeah, I mean, it doesn't beat literally anything else.
So it was not Scarf Moon, so they were just relying on Venusaur to outspeed +1 Chomp and whatever.
Even then, it doesn't sound like it Oko's it. Like I think, like obviously that was probably like some kind of wonky Chomp set, you know? Like, and I don't know if I can say the outfield or the item out loud for sure. But it was at the very least very Spadef, and it but even like an offensive Chomp isn't gonna die to Solar Beam from full, or even from like 70-80%, I don't think.
Alright, so the last danger is like Smash Blastoise.
Was this a pool draft or what? Fair, no, so this is this is DPL. This is a team tournament, draft league team tournament that's going on for a long time. And its players draft them to teams. They play best of 8 every week. With, you know, a team ties, they go into tiebreaker afterwards and things of the sort, and they play Oras, Usum, Scarlet Violet, SV. This is a game for oh my gosh, I'm already forgetting team names.
Wigglytuff's Guild for Aster's side, and then who's it? Trickavai,
yeah. Right, so we do see a smash.
We do have Volt Switch to chip this, but it's not going to do a lot of damage.
I'm trying to think, does this thing get any crazy-ass coverage for Ogre? There has to be a plan.
I think we just tear the Ogre Pawn, get the Spadef boost, and win the game, no?
Unless this is a Psychopath Mount special.
What's that?
I watched a game this morning where my goat, the flail set, the Endure flail.
Well, in that case, it'll get finished off by Helmet in the back.
That's true. So. That's true. Yeah. I mean, well, you have to. I guess the issue is if it's mixed, but yeah. 26 minutes. It's true. Leaking in game chat. I can't believe it. But yeah, no. It's a tournament that's held once, sometimes twice a year. It's twice a year, right? Summer and winter usually.
Once a year. Once a year.
Oh, it's once. Okay. And it's typically majority agreement, at least the best draft league tour, like skill wise, player wise. So it's always very good players, well established players, people who've been playing for a really long time, and it's Aster and DJ and things like that. Super sick. Did you? No, I did not. I'm just doing some coverage for it. Just doing some coverage. The plan is to stream every Sunday. Hopefully next week we'll get some more games and we'll stream longer and at better time slots. My Little League team just had practice in the middle of the day and I could not skip it, unfortunately. But yeah, on DPL is a very long mainstay. If you check out Aster too, I don't think I have him linked right now. Double Edge. Oh shit.
Oh, so that's a good scout.
Yeah. Wait, why are you guys Protect and not Spiky?
I don't know.
No way! I would just like the best draft league players in the world. The best draft league players in the world.
Look, the concept is sound. It's for Venusaur sometimes.
I'm sure. Dude, Protect Ogrepot? Can that be Aster's thumbnail? Protect?
Like, gore.
But yeah, it's a... I'm just thinking about Protect Ogrepot now. That's fire. It's fine. It's fine. I wonder how much this does. Adamant. Yo, does this have to be like some... Is this like some Psychopath Silk Scarf shit? It's a
it
mono
could
type
be.
team tour? That's crazy.
So I think knowing it's double edge now, it's tough at this point, right?
I think you're in a position where, like, if this kills, it kills. But at the same time, you don't want to be putting, like, you want this to put damage on Dust Noir. Yeah? Like, you really want this to put...
If we sack this and go Diancie to Revenge, then Dusknoir could potentially win the endgame. So I almost think, like, you have to sack Fortress on the double edge, get a helmet hit, and then...
Go Dia, Terra, flying, to guarantee live any water move, and just Revenge from there.
Yeah.
It's also a matter, do you think Dia kill... I mean, it's -1 Blastoise, right? Like, there's no way it doesn't die to Dia hit for, like, 50.
It'll die. Especially after helmet.
The concept is Civ, but for moms? Oh, wow. Hey, how's the game been? It's been a good one. It's pretty close. It really comes down right now, J. Ricky, to... Blastoise. Oh my god, it fucking
Normal
killed.
turn. And it's in Torrent.
You're right. It's Water Rate. It's Water Rate Blastoise, guys. So that double edge is stab water, and it also ignores abilities. No, but dude, fucking 100. Oh, it's normal gem. I missed the fucking item.
Yeah. I said that.
Oh, I
You're
thought
not paying attention to me.
I thought you said
You
it's
hate me or
torrent as a
something?
joke. I thought you said it was torrent as a
I
joke.
said both. I
Oh.
said both.
Well, you can't say some dumb shit and then expect me to take you serious, big dog. Yeah, I mean, TJ
It
wins.
is in Torrent range.
I thought you said it's fucking... Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think... Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy tech. I'm gonna want... Obviously, I don't know your guys' spread, so I'm just gonna calc offensive. Wellspring... I mean, I think that this one's done. That's crazy. I changed my mind. No more Protect Ogerpon as the thumbnail. Now it's double-edged normal gen Blastoise. Into Blastoise. Wow.
I think we had to sack Fortress on the double edge turn because he really needed that.
I think that was the play in
life.
general, even if you lived. I agree. Because, like, Dia comes in. Because I think even if you killed this thing, I think Dusknoir just clutches. Whatever it is, nothing can put enough damage on it. He's too fat.
Maybe, yeah.
Dusknoir doesn't get any, like, weird, like, healing with shit, right? I don't think so.
Because now it's Torrent and
Holy
it kills
shit,
our guy.
dude. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
the Blastoise just wins. I mean, it's gonna be 2-0. Dude, that was pretty gas, though. I cannot lie. That was super fucking cool from DJ. I think there's definitely a better out for Aster, but,
He was scared of like a second smash on the 40 stack.
probably.
Surely that's what he was worried about.
Like him calling the optimal play into it. I'm gonna see Adamant Double Edge. +2.
Like,
With
surely
an-
that just kills Ogre straight up, right?
No, it's a roll. Oh, 0 attack if he's not. Super kills. Yeah, 105 min if it's offensive. Wow. I mean, even if it's max HP Ogre, which I doubt it was, it's still like a 20% chance to kill. That's crazy damage. And that's assuming Adamant, by the way, but I'm assuming it was Adamant. Holy fucking damage, dude. Yeah, and I had Aqua Jet for like guys like Cinder and stuff like that. Yeah, I need gem. Yeah. Well, and regardless, like, you go Dia. And the thing is, too, I think you're fine. I think Ogre can put enough damage on Dusknoir to 1v1 it, right? Because if we're in, like... You know, this is total backseat gaming. It's a lot easier to say while not playing. But if we sack the Ogre... Or, one, if we're Spiky Shield, we put a little damage on it here. And then we sack off Ogre or Fortress. Get another turn of Helmet. And then the Dia comes in, you might still die to Wave Crash, but it would, I'm pretty sure it would die to Recoil from that point, right? It didn't even need the flail. You're so true. It didn't. That was super cool, though. I mean, that was a great game. Did the other game already finish, I'm assuming? Mr. L5?
Hmm?
Did the other game already finish?
It ended super fast.
Oh, shit. Let's throw it on. Yeah, very good one, though. That was fire. Holy shit, I'm putting a... You can't say that after you win, big dog. You gotta just be like, yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. You can't say it's been so long since they put a replay here. Come on, man. This is business as usual for you, big dog. Alright, Jasica versus... what do you call it? Oh, it's another Gen 9 game. I want to see some old Gen stuff, people. Are they any of the other two games we're watching old Gen? Or are they all SV?
Let me see. We have another SV game, and what's the other one?
I forget. They're both in schedule.
Sun Moon. So we have one Sun Moon game coming.
Okay, there we go. We got some Sun Moon. Alright, we'll watch this one. Another SV one. Dude, there's a Duraludon and a fucking Sableye. This is crazy. Those guys are Mons. The regular protect was to avoid Torrent Blasters, obviously. That's true, so you wouldn't die to the water move in your Okerpon. That Onker, you're spitting. You're spitting, brother. Okay. Let's go ahead real quick. Let's watch this one. What's the game? What was the series score going into this one? Do you know? Jasica versus Undead. So Legion of Boom into. I guess we could just look into where's it at? Schedule. Yeah. Legion of Boom. So they're down. At least 1-4. Alright, let's go ahead and watch real quick. Might as well. We can probably assume Terra typings, right? So it looks like we have Fairy Bolter. Any other guys, though? Doesn't look like it unless they're Stab. This game is up to update. Oh, so it was 2-4. 2-4 Legion of Boom. Or 2-4 Nature's Madman. Okay. And Nature's Madman is, what do you call it? Jasica, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, Nature's Madman wins the series if they win this game. Yeah, so if Jasica wins, they win the series. Word. And then on the other side, we got, it could be Dragon Latios. It just makes sense. It could be Dragon Latios, or it could be Dark on this guy. We really don't know. I think both make sense in any stretch. I guess we could just look, right? Nature's Madman. This is the team fairly. Oh no, that's there. Keep going. No. What the fuck is Nature's Madman? Can I not read? There you go. It is Lottie, so it's just Dragon Lottie. Dragon Lottie into Bolt, Fairy Bolt. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, isn't like Specs Draco ungodly free? Doesn't just kill something every time until those Bolt fucking Terras? It's Legion, so Gambit. Oh no, you're right. I was looking at the wrong one. You're right. Good catch. Yeah, so it is Gambit. Damn it, I was gonna say Terra Dragon Lottie does go crazy here. So it's just Terra Dark. Okay. I mean, also valid, right?
Do you want a screen share so I can...
Oh, yeah, keep up. Sorry, I thought it was as we were doing it. My bad. See? There you go. You see?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Terra Dark Gambit, Terra Fairy Bolter. There's also no real Dark Resist. I mean, I guess Samurott, but not really. Yeah, just strong. And also just avoids any, like, wisps from Sableye and shit. Which is cool. So, lead Zapdos and a lead Durdur. Still takes 21, despite apparently being bulkier with Eviolite, allegedly. Just lets in the Quackball. Clicks Draco does 89, though. Holy shit. Oh, it's a Jetpack. It is not bulkier. Into a U-turn on Sableye, and picks it off with the helmet. The sequencing from Mr. Jasica.
That was really good, yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really solid. That sequence happened a lot in Mox. We Terra last year, assuming to avoid some, like, rocky helmets on certain mons and things like that, which makes sense if we know we're always going to Terra immediately. We Volt Switch out on Lottie. Out comes Torn. Gets to knock something. There you go. Zapdos no longer has boots. There's no way of removing these hazards. Jasica's in a really good spot right now. Screen goes up. We roost. I'm assuming just to eat a Draco. No, we just see a Roar. Abomasnow comes in. Takes more damage. Blizzard comes down to 64, which is a shit ton of damage. Out comes Rhyperior.
Appears to be Scarf on the Abomasnow as well.
If he's faster than this thing, yeah, because it was faster Alodon too. Draco's gonna do
Black, right?
Absolutely nothing, as an EQ does take this thing out this turn. Got a Brox though, which is nice. Nothing really super spins freely. Out comes Abomasnow.
Spike's going up.
Oh, we flip turn. I guess like it kills / grabs momentum no matter what, and we can spin away these rocks. Yeah, I guess that's valid too. Oh, it roared there? I guess yeah, no, you're right. He roared, it's probably not Scarf. Flash Cannon comes out, he's special set. Sucker Punch comes out, picks this thing off, it was Helmet. Out comes Bolt. Assuming Terra Fairy is forced here. Do we just Volt out? We're gonna Terra Blast. We could probably just do so here, right?
Yeah, this is likely Eerie Impulse.
Yeah, if this is your initial response, it should be, right? Well, it showed Light Screen, though. Your Impulse will go behind Sub. Oh, it's not. This wins.
Zapdos is just respecting the Clear Amulet, which was brought in previous weeks against Zapdos. So it's not Eerie Impulse, it's Light Screen instead.
You see a Cuss App, it's not going to break Sub. Bolt is so fucking fat, man. Dude, Bolt is him. I love this one. Where's Clear Amulet? Yeah, there it is. I didn't know that somebody had brought that before. I was going to say, Light Screen is tough into it, because I feel like it still just sets up, but that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't really prevent anything.
Oh, we're protecting on an Endeavor on the Cuss App. Great stat, or great scout from Jasica too. No risks. And I'm pretty sure this thing just super smokes, right? Luster Purge. He gets the drop, but now you're dead. Yeah, I mean, this thing is just... Yeah.
But that Protect was crazy, though.
Yeah. And then the Forfeit. That's a... I mean, like a just-in-case thing. Maybe just, like, we saw it get saved at such a low amount of HP, so we assume that there's some shenanigans afoot, right? When did it get saved earlier?
There were 2 Fairy Resists, and they were both benched. So either that's just a hard read that Talonflame and Gloom are not coming, so you can run Mono Fairy on your Raging Bolt.
Well, I guess, like, on Gloom, you can set up on Gloom, right? I feel like you can just, like, Calm Mind and then sub in Gloom's face.
It's also, like, Talon is never your initial Raging Bolt
switching. And hop on real quick to show some love. Gonna go back and scroll back just to see. There you go. Thanks, TJ. Good game, man. Great fucking double-edged bring. That was really cool. But yeah, wait. Oh, I didn't see when the Rapier got saved. Because it was mad low, right? Did it come back in at all? Oh, no, it just took one after. So yeah, that was just a Demon Protect. It's not like this thing was switched out on 13%. You know, and then came back in, right? It was just a really good scout. I cannot lie, World Champ Diff, I would have just killed it and been like, let's go, I win. Big, go me. I positioned this shit so well. Oh.
You're just sitting there stroking yourself.
Dude, 100%. I'd be lying through my fucking teeth if I was like, dude, of course you scout for the freaking Cuss App there, dude. Are you kidding me? Everybody brings Cuss App Rapier with Endeavor for the Bolt if it's Terra Fairy and not behind a sub.
Yeah, obviously.
Truly.
I mean, it's such obvious.
Mono Fairy Bolt is cool too, though. Let's see. You said it was just Gloom and Talon. I wonder how much Talon does. If it's like a super fat Bolt too, like I'm sure Fizz-Def, like it just eats Talonflame alive. But I guess you can get taunted down and then just like, you know, whittled down into range of something else. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like a great check either way.
And it's also just it's also a Talonflame at the end of the day. Also, you have to show everything in order to do that. Like if it's just sub Calm Mind, Terra Blast, you're like, oh shit, I can't go Talonflame, I die. You know?
Yeah.
So that's definitely really clean. That was a good prep by Mr. Jasica. That was a good one. All right. When is our next one? We got... Dude, it's not till fucking 5. We got a minute, man.
Yeah, this is so sad.
Do you have any nominations? Dude, we were gonna have one at 4:30, and that would have rolled in fucking perfect, too. Where's Rye? I'm gonna need to have a talk with him. Is there any other banger games you would recommend that we watch on stream?
Let me see.
On the wake, like any cool text that you can think of. Here, you talk to chat. I'm gonna go get a drink of water because I'm dying of thirst. And then we will watch some games. I'll be right back.
Hello, chat. Hello. Hello. How you doing? This is so epic. Feel like Mew watch together. Sometimes I really do feel like Mew, though. We're probably going to look at the series decider for Doublade versus Goliath, which was Luxance versus Zugaboo Royale. That happened earlier today. It was Doublade versus Goliath. That team was up 5-3 going into Game 8. So it was up to Zugu to tie it up or Lux to clinch the win. So we'll probably look at that when Owen gets back. Any other games that I'm particularly interested in watching here? Let's see. We could always look at PTK versus Harris. That one was very funny to watch live. So there's that. JCM wants to show off his Terra Yan Mega game. We could potentially do that as well. We got time, you know? Let's see.
Can we get some snowies in the chat? Any snowy emotes in the chat, gang? Don't lick my hand, that's weird. Not in front of people. Can you say hi to them? Any snowies in the chat? I know Noah's still here. Come on, big dog. You got the access to emos. Look at her. She's fucking adorable. Hello. They forgot her outside because she's small and she wasn't making enough noise.
Alright, my official recommendation.
Where's the pizza? True, you fucking promised a pizza party at my server for some reason.
Here, I will send you replays.
Okay.
So this one first.
You giggled, so...
Yeah, it's a funny one.
Let's go! Yeah, we're watching DPL games. We were supposed to have a 4:30 game, but they ended up playing early, so we are buying time. We watched 3 games. We watched Aster TJ live. We just watched Jasica versus Undead, which happened as Aster TJ happened. Harris versus someone. Zugu versus Lux. Alright, can I get some context for this Harris game? I don't know who PTK Moe Kyun. What happened to the OGDL watch togethers? I hated doing them because the league was not going well. Is what happened, Virgie. You want the 100% honest answer. I've been talking about the thing. When I had 18,000 shitheads dropping because they were losing. Not this game. God, what did I walk into? What's gonna happen? Is the muck gonna 6-0? Like, what's gonna smoke? There's a Miss Maggie's.
Here's some context, right?
Alright,
so Harris is using this team, which is basically a carbon copy of a team that existed last season. It's like 5 of the same mons, and then the Gengar is replaced by Mux and Miss Magius, which is benched.
Okay.
And then PTK is like a carbon copy of a draft that Yurdunk used in TDT, if I remember correctly. It's the Iron Hands and Amarith, Greninja, Bronzong, Donphan, like exact top 5 copy. Mm-hmm. I think there might have been a Miss Mag as well on that team, but I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, so this is basically two drafts that were just copied from other
team tours. Okay.
Yeah. And so Harris is by far the favorite player here. Mm-hmm. Harris just came off of an excellent season last season. PTK is a brand new talent to the DPL. Scouted by Zazo, and Zazo has never missed on scouts, you know what I'm saying? He brought in Mountay, Aster, someone else, Aki, I think.
Okay. So, old head versus new head, okay, big.
Yeah.
This is like Gengar to 2 Pokemon.
Yeah. You
hey,
could just go
don't
into
do
it now.
this. Hold on, I have to go to the dog. You go into it? Alright. Don't be a dick, I brought you in here because you were all out there by yourself. Alright, I have to sit all wonky or she's gonna tweak, so she's in my lap. Alright, let's do it. What did we... Oh, Terra-wise. We didn't really ask Terra-wise. Terra Ghost Enam, I'm assuming...
So,
no, Terra Stellar Enam. Terra Stellar Enam. Okay. Ghost Muck. Flying Torn, I'm assuming? Torn?
Yeah, Flying Torn.
Okay, and then Ghost Enam, or Stellar Enam, and then is there anything else? Electric.
So Miss Magius.
Electric.
Terra. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so this turn is very funny.
We taunt, we get knocked and die? Okay, almost.
Not die, but weakness policy.
Poisoned.
Poison.
Okay.
Check out what this badge does. God, it's so good.
Wait.
So that's one mon down.
Okay, so was it like Willow Hex, Taunt, Weakness Policy?
It's gotta be Willow, right?
If it's Hex, right? Okay, we SD.
Yeah. So
you could just
pause here real quick. So this Greninja I was in call with Zooch at the time, who was on the same team as PDK, so he knew the prep. He said this Greninja straight up 6-0s Harris's team. There's not really a lot that can be done about it because it is SD Battle Bond physical. And
was that before it took fucking 62 from
but
Earthquake?
like, if you look at the team, right, it has acrobatics and low kick and liquidation. What takes a hit here?
Acrobatics, low kick, and liquidation. Has it popped item? No. Wait, does this live from
It's
fall?
no item. It's no.
Oh, it's no item. Okay, so this guy dies.
Yep.
Is it Muck? Doesn't Muck live one?
Well, at full, well, let's find out. So obviously, liquidation into acro will pick up the KO on Quack. It is not Scarf.
Mm-hmm. Battle Bond. I guess we get to +3. Okay.
Yeah, it is +3, and liquidation does 89%.
Demon.
So,
picks it up.
with
Muck
Gren-
gets 2.
this Gren was one Stealth Rock away from just sweeping the entire team, but instead he decided to go for game turn, 3?
3, yeah, and
Yeah.
just
So
immediately
that was
popped it.
extremely fire.
When there's like,
Yeah.
there's probably a couple opportunities to get up an SD. Or I guess it's just anytime Ting Lu comes in, right?
Yeah, now check this out. Goes Iron Hands to Revenge is slower than Muck and offers
Wait,
a
why
team
wouldn't you just
split.
go eat him and...
Hey.
I'm backseat gaming, I'm backseat gaming. I'm backseat gaming. He got drafted, I didn't. My bad. I didn't see the vision. Alright.
Yeah.
We volt out. Wait, would that have even killed?
It would not.
Yeah, it
The Muck
wouldn't
would
have
have lit
killed.
that one even if it were faster.
That's what I mean. I'm looking at the 11 and 10. Yeah, no, that is tough. We're back up to half, and the only Pokemon that Donphan comes in, okay. Ting Lu comes out, eats him alive. How highly
Would
would
you
I
say
rank?
it's not looking good for our hero here?
No. How would Harris lose?
That's a pretty dominant position.
Oh, no, why are we giggling? Okay, we spin. Cussed out. Dude, this is a big +1 cussed out.
Yep.
EQ picks it off. Ting Lu's mad low. You go
Absolutely.
Enam. You stellar blast. Yeah. Dude, I thought dropped a fucking Draco. Okay, we get a boost. How comes this guy?
Alright, Tinkatizzy in the building. Gigaton's the Zong for 15.
We force it out. We knock. We might be taking some unnecessary damage. No, we don't. Rocks go up.
Reveals Light Clay with that knockoff, so you know this Bronzong is screens.
Uh-huh.
Gives
Get
rocks
up
on
on
the
rocks.
hand flip.
We sack off Muck to chip this guy even more. Right?
Not even a sack.
Or I guess, like, yeah, you just kind of beat it. It volts out. Out comes Enam. Enam still takes full
Now
rocks.
This Muck is really low. Potentially dead to rocks, we can't really tell with the rounding.
Mm-hmm.
So Muck goes down.
Tink.
Now Zong in on Tink because knockoff is doing literally, 15%? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You
So we get a reflect up. Now Torn
Torn.
comes in. How do we stop Torn? By obviously steel beaming into Scarf Enamorous, right? Because obviously.
Okay, so we're... Okay.
Okay, and with Torn down, now look at Iron Hands, right? Now it is low, but
Reflects up? That's big.
you're
6?
thinking maybe he can Drain Punch it back.
Wait. What? What?
And the grand reveal. Oh my god. How
Big
does he
healing
do it?
wish. Wait, this guy... Wait, the hands does just fucking win, right? Yeah, 30%.
30%.
Yo, no way it comes back. Dude, the mismattered. That's crazy. I mean, hey.
It low-key did matter.
Did it matter? Wouldn't have done it. Well, I guess if Bax can come in revenge, depending on like what Bax is. Like if it's like, oh, Crash did 32. Is that like banded?
So judging from that damage, if it did take the extra 30 from Play
Mm-hmm.
Rough, then it would have been in range of the Glaive Rush, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to bank on a flinch in that endgame. But yeah, how does he win that after that early game? I don't know.
I
how.
mean, it started awful, but he
It
chipped shit
ended
down.
awful too. He just randomly won with hands, I feel like.
That is the Iron Hands experience. Halpert, you
You're-
were wondering how much I would recommend Iron Hands? This much.
Okay.
This
Bro was in
much.
control of the game for like 3 turns, and it just happened to be the last 3 turns.
SV is a hell of a drug. I feel like that's fucking Scarlet and Violet in general, though. Like, not that it's a bad thing necessarily, but like, I feel like it's like you're always one fuck up away from losing immediately.
Yeah, it is very punishable if you make mistakes.
Yeah.
All right.
Zazo don't miss. That's true, Hunker. Zazo does not miss. He said, you see him? He said GG in the chat. Where is he?
Yep.
There he is. GG, man. I don't know.
Right. Let's hop on to the next replay.
Another big one. All right, is this one just a banger, or is this one we need context for? If Lux
So this
versus
one
Zugu.
is the series decider. So right now, Dewblade versus Goliath are up 4-3 against Made in Heaven.
Okay,
Zugu has
Dewblade
to
and Goliath,
win
is that's
Goliath.
Lux, yeah?
Yes, Lux
Okay.
is on Dewblade.
Mm-hmm.
So if Lux wins, he clinches the week. They win the week 5-3. If Zugu wins, they tie it up. So this is a very important game for the series.
Okay, and then Terra-wise, Stellar Gren? No, he's just picking Terra's on guys, right? Because he's also Stellar
Okay, let me just
Knight.
check it out. It is
Yeah.
Terra King Gambit, and that's it. Nothing else can Terra.
Terrifier. Okay. And then we
And
got...
Lux's side, we have Terra Tran, and Gallade was benched, which can also Terra.
Okay, and it's Terra Fairy.
Yeah,
Tran.
Fairy on the Tran.
Big Billy. I mean, is this League Gambit? That's
Yep.
crazy. That's a crazy trade. That's such a nice trade. Meow smokes now. Meow.
Yeah, that really frees up the Meowscarada.
Yeah, Meow super smokes now.
Also
Okay.
frees up the Garchomp.
Mm-hmm. You have Balloon. We're also Fallen Guy. Veil goes up. It does free up the Garchomp too. Yeah, that's a
No,
smart break.
Ice Beam is weird. I will admit that.
Was
know
there
why that
was
Blizzard.
there opposing weather?
No.
No, yeah. Why is it not Blizzard? Maybe
can
it
tell
just
ya.
like thought it would have to stay in spam PP. I don't know. Maybe something happened in Mox.
Have you ever seen an Obamasto run out of Blizzard PP? Because I have not.
Nope, because I'll run Ice Beam when it's gonna.
You're just different.
We see a knockoff, get rid of the Rocky helmet. Okay, so it wasn't Clay. So this is gone in about a turn. We have no switching, it looks like, to this Obama Snow, though. We're going to sack off the Mesprit. Absolutely traded. Okay.
Yeah, they don't want to lose the balloon on the Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
That's really important for
Chomp.
Heatran, Earth Power, Chomp EQ. Yeah.
No, 100%.
All right, Battle Bond.
That's because there's a
Greninja.
bench Bramble Gas. Wind Rider blocks it. That's crazy. Dude, the what do you call it? Oh shit, hold on, I missed it. I was looking at Bramble Gas. Yeah. Blizzard's a
That's
wind
actually
move.
Interesting.
Yeah. Dude, I had a low tier game last week, and I was watching my opponent's side, and they were like, I think he's going to bring Physical Thorn, because if he brings, like, Bleak Wind or Hurricane and Heat Wave, my shifter wells it, and I looked at my team builder, and I saw Bleak Wind, Storm, Heat Wave, Nasty Plot, Taunt, and I was like, god damn, that shit did wall me. I have no idea how that ability works still. So we Dark
I don't know.
Pulse.
On Shiftry, you're just like weak to U-turn, but like on Bramble, you're not. But
Dude,
you're weak to
Bramble's
Dark
him.
Pulse.
I actually really like that mon. Someone was giving a shit the other day. I think that guy's cool. Dark Pulse doesn't kill. Don't get the flinch. Life Orb is gonna die to T-Bolt. Okay, here comes this guy. We
Free
missed
spike.
a pump.
Free
Yeah,
spike,
very free spike. And then we just kill. We just got a free spike and a KO. Meow's gonna come in and pick something. Just kidding, I lied. You get off a big
You need
Thunderbolt.
your Flower Trick.
Mm-hmm. Flower Trick again. Pick that off.
I feel like if you're EVing for Flower Trick, you want to have some way to hit the Meow.
Yeah,
there,
or at
right?
least like random
Like
T-Wave.
Body Press.
Yeah,
or-
body pressure like T-Wave at least, maybe, but...
Yeah, I think T-Wave was the bring if you're looking for that, but maybe you can't fit it with spikes.
Out comes D-Knight with Super Telegrass E-Speed. And it looks like we're Helmet and Outrage, so we pick this thing off. Out comes Gambino. Fallen 5, are we gonna King Gambit this game? SD, this thing does 8 million% to everything. That guy's dead. Okay.
But of course, he has that Heatran with Terra Fairy in the back, able to resist the Sucker Punch.
46. And we Earth Power and we pick it off. Big Lux, clutch in the series. There you go.
Yep.
That's still a lot of damage though. Jesus. I'm assuming he's pretty phys def too. Is there a Bramble Gas bench or something? Yeah, there is a Bramble
There
Gas
is.
bench. Yeah. There you go. And that was luck clutch in the series. Some might
Yeah.
say bigly. Very big. Good. stuff. I was expecting some more crazy. I saw King Gambit +2 attack, Fallen 5. I said, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
the game's over."
Right?
That's why we watched this one, huh? Oh shit. All right, let's see. Someone needs to take one for the team, is what I'm hearing, and just play their game now. We good, Snowy? Can you lay down? No? Alright, any other bangers to note?
So, JCM Shadow did request we go over his game. So.
Oh shit, I just fucking closed Google Chrome like a bot. Hold
what
on.
A silly goose.
Oh, I'm a silly guy. Hold on. I hella closed it. Where is it? I'll go to showdown. There we go. Just click on it. Don't worry, I got it.
I'll give you one more link for after that. And that should tide us over till 5 when the games happen.
Yeah. Oh, that's my streaming gun. There we go. Yeah, if anybody has games as we wait for these, we can always... Oh shit, dude, I forgot LOQP was playing again. That's cool. Did he play week 1? Did he win?
Yep, he beat Genius.
No shit. That's super fire. First game back, pull up and beat Genius. That's super gas. Alright, Mr. JCM Shadow. He's not even in chat and he's requesting shit. That's crazy. Do we have any was this a big game series wise?
So, I think at this point, let me see. So this was game 5. At this point, Wig was up 3-1, I believe.
And Palkia Wig or JCM Wig?
Palkia is Wig, JCM is Trick of Eye.
Okay, oh, this is a fucking series we just watched. Okay. Alright, we're watching JCM side. Let's see. Terra Steelati. Terra Electricion Mega?
Correct, yes.
Demon Duo. Both those guys are actually super smoke here. And then we have Palkia. Is it Tusker?
Terra Fairy Latios.
Oh, there's a Latios down here. How is that thing done the first 2 weeks of the tour? Because I think that guy's crazy. Or has it kind of been...
He's very good. Can confirm.
Terra Trenko, they didn't believe. I'm a big Heatran guy.
Week 1, the Lottie, Terra Dragoned with Choice Scarf and kind of just killed everything, like low-key.
Okay, Latios is really fucking strong too. Like, you're not gonna do the cheesy setup stuff, but you're just gonna click Draco and like Luster Purge and shit like that. It makes it, and like, even just the idea of Luster Purge makes it a lot more aids to switch into. Like, a lot more
drops
difficult.
are annoying.
Yeah. Alright.
Meow lead into Abomasnow. We are Choice Banded Protean low kick. And if he's max HP, this is a 75% roll to KO. But we think he probably EV'd for something like that.
Like EV'd for worst case, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be lead policy, huh?
You gotta live stuff, yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna be lead policy, you're probably accounting for like worst case. Get off a little bit of shard damage for faster though. We pick it off with Moonblast. Out comes Big Cruel. Muck. Doubling the Lottie. And this is unfortunate. Holy specs!
Holy specs, and that was a roll on our Prim, unfortunately.
I mean, was it Scarf Prim?
I don't think I can really reveal that.
I guess that's true. My bad.
Maybe we were a step. Maybe we could have pivoted to Lottie afterwards. You know. We
see a CM and a Terra Fairy. Learn Voice actually is a lot more than I thought. Oh, we're also weakness policy. Holy shit!
Yeah,
and a Babiri on it though. We are ready in both instances. Very cool, but Tinglu's also just fat as shit, and he's gonna take 2.
Very we did expect Heavy Slam on it, but we didn't expect Weakness Policy, which is what...
Yeah, otherwise you would have super 1v1'd it very easy. Yeah. Booster Chief Valiant's gonna come out to threaten out this guy. Muck is a great... There's a lot of Mucks right now. I know Muck's been like a good like low-tier, low-point guy for a minute, but I feel like in Muck, SV especially, he's really, really solid. There's a lot of scary-ass fairies.
Yeah, Muck got a few new tools in SV, being Knockoff and T-Spikes, which are actually super impactful.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of teams are attacking a grounded poison these days, so you can really influence prep that way. as well as it's just the best low tier poison against the popular fairies being Iron Valiant and Enamorous.
Yeah, no, 100%. I like it as a low tier, and it's just like, again, pure poison just has solid resistances sometimes. Again, like random, like, oh shit, I need a physically defensive fighting check and X random matchup. He's a cool mon.
A helmet on it. Yeah, you're good.
100%. Unless that eats it alive, but we forced out the Tusk that we were supposed to. PJab comes out. Tentacruel without Scald, my favorite Pokemon. Holy no damage. Oh my god. This Muck's really... no, I mean, you have Lottie, though. And Lottie comes in and kills something every time. So you're kind of just sacking this guy off because he loses to the other things, potentially.
Yeah.
Does some damage. Latios comes out. Picks this off. Latios comes out. Picks... Oh? Payappa? 89? Jesus. Okay, Tusk.
Very strong.
Yeah, Tusk is going to come out. We see a heavy slam. Absolutely blows that things up, picks it off. Got a Mega, but it is speed boost, so... We got a rocks. Got him up. That's Pig. Dual Wing Beat!
Just to let him know. This
wait.
ends up being Terra Electric to beat Zapdos 1v1, and you'll see there's a move for it.
Oh shit! Super fire! It sets up on it. Wait, that's cool. It got to do what it wanted to. That's fire.
He would have 2-hit KO'd this, but we would have been dead to Lottie after anyways. I guess.
Oh, well, no, it doesn't get 2-hit KO'd after lefties.
Yeah, lefties is... Yeah.
And Protect, too. Yo, that's super gas. I remember Kurt in the Trio store, he ran SD Terra Water, and he set up on a Palafin. I always forget that this guy gets that. That's super sick.
Yan Mega is very cool.
Shoutouts to Terra as a mechanic. I love my Yan Mega, being able to sword sweep people. Just want to say your content is a huge reason for my love of draft resparking for like 2 years of playing so. Not especially thank you. Of course, I'm glad that you're enjoying playing draft. You should probably be enjoying it, and if you're playing it, and if you're not, you shouldn't play it. Speaking of enjoying draft, it's cool to see LOQP playing again. I want to watch from his side. I think that's super sick. Did he just randomly pull up, or has he been playing in leagues?
No, he was basically fully retired for like 4 years.
That's like they won Clash, right?
Backstory on him?
They won Clash, and then they went off into the sunset.
LoQP. So he was in the first few DPL seasons, I think, maybe season 2 and 3 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He had some pretty decent results, nothing like super crazy, but he was definitely above average back then. And then in Clash, he like super mega popped off. Like he led Karen Black from the waist down, which is
my favorite team name. The youngster Joey logo is so fucked.
So LoQP led them to an undefeated season, like 7-0 regular season, undefeated in playoffs, and they won. And he was like the main driving force behind that team. What I hear is like the most inspirational performance of all time. Like that bro wanted
like
to
they
win.
have like obviously I know like there's a little bit of a skills disparity between like Clash and like DPL, but there's like when you like at least compare it to like the relative competition, it's like one of the better like I mean well it's probably one of the best by far
it's like
team tour performances. Yeah. Performance wise, it's probably like one of the better team tour performances ever, right? From a team. Like as long as you're like
team, yeah, it is simply the most dominant season ever.
Yeah. It's probably not the greatest team of all time, but it's the best team performance. Like they were crazy. They smoked everyone that season. That was lockdown season, I remember. So like everybody was inside, and even the teams who were playing as were all like super sweating too. I remember that season because like there's like shit else to do. Yeah. The DPL wasn't going at that time either too. Like they had just had their season. You know, you guys usually always play like before us. We'll usually go after that, like or these Clash and Gen 8 and stuff like that. So like
once Clash and other stuff started popping up, DPL kind of shifted to once a year. Just because the player base gets burnt out if there's too many team tours.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing is like usually a lot of DPL guys will take a break and they're not going to play Clash, or like some guys aren't going to be as motivated to play like other team tours because the grind for like a tour like this is so deep. But that season, I think people were just so fucking bored, and nobody was going to work, nobody's going to school, nobody's doing anything. That I think that was like the best like player pool too in Clash like ever. If
probably is up there, yeah.
Because everybody's playing. All right,
so that's the backstory on LoQP. Then he retired because he's like, well, I just went undefeated in one Clash. That's what I wanted to do. I'm retiring. And he has not touched Mons in like 4 years since then. Mm-hmm. But now he's back because he's like, you know what? Back in the day, I was so fire. I was him,
dude. The draft renaissance of Scarlet and Violet has been crazy, dude. Everybody's coming back.
Hunter Z Infected, this guy has been locked in Sun and Moon jail for like years now because, in one season he popped off in Sun Moon and then people after that just drafted him as the Sun Moon guy. But here he is in Sword Shield and we allowed him to draft some of his favorite mons, Dracovish, Sableye, And we got this really cool Rain team. On the bench we have Barrascuda and
Dude, SV
Cycloped.
Rain is crazy, or Sword and Shield Rain is crazy.
Yeah. So basically it was an unsnipeable draft plan, so we had stuff like round 2 Ferrothorn getting clowned in the chat, but we ended up with 0 snipes, so it was just the correct play.
Well, yeah, because, nobody's going for the fucking Pelipper.
Exactly, yeah.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen, at least, tour scene-wise or, big league-wise, other than people, messing around and, for fun leagues and shit, Gen 8 Rain is, unfucking seen. I have not seen many Gen 8 Rain teams. It's very bad.
Which is interesting, because this season there's 2 Rain teams in Swish. One of them is, a semi-Rain with just Pelipper and Barrascuda, a mini core.
It's a Rain mode. This is, hard Rain, though. Yeah.
This is hard Rain, yeah.
Alright, very interesting.
Hop
Let's
into
see.
it.
Alright, LQG lead. Coco's gonna be really fucking annoying. Just kidding. We tricked it a lagging tail. It's no longer super annoying. Into the matchup. We Nature's Madness. Pharaoh. Doubles Nature's Madness, so we're chipping things down. I guess slow taunt. Big. Okay.
Yeah, he just wants to prevent, Leech Seed stuff.
Mm-hmm. Just spamming Nature's Madness. Keep this thing as low as possible. Now we're gonna get the U-turn out on the Thundy. Rosalia comes out.
I don't know exactly about this Thunderous play. I feel like we could have just gyroed for free.
Yeah, at this point your Pharaoh's at 38.
Yeah, this allows Rosalia in. I guess I would have come in either way, but it's a bit more free. But now we
this guy looks fucking crazy here. He's very annoying to deal with, especially when Rain gets up, or even into
a lot of
this guy.
rockets just don't have a switch into Dracovish at all.
Okay, we roost up.
So this is Bulky Dragonite with Roost, Hurricane, some other stuff you'll see.
Ice Wind does 59. Holy shit. Okay, it is Life Orb.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. This thing offensively is actually really crazy too. And flying versus Coco. I'm assuming you had Icy Wind to Sludge Wave. Just smokes it if you are that.
Our whole game plan was to trick the Lagging Tail into Coco to really free up our Torn. And obviously Coco's dead now.
Yeah.
Hurricane is really spammable.
Did you guys have Sludge or I guess never mind.
We did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious into a Coco build you're always gonna have Sludge.
And even if you don't end up tricking it, just Icy Wind, and then you see its Life Orb and you go, oh shit, I died Sludge Wave from here, guaranteed. A Super Smoke, unless it's a random Kevy or something like that. Pelipper defogs, does not pick off God Rosalia.
We could have U-turned that turn, I feel like. Because now we're letting the T-Spike and Spike go back up, And we're gonna defog here, limit them to 1 hazard at a time. But now the Rain's gone, and we go.
And we have to pivot out, and now we can get them up again.
So this was to get Torn in safely on a non-Sludge Bomb to get some regen back, but now the 2 spikes are up, and we're never gonna be able to defog against these last 3.
No, everything dies to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taunt.
Oh my god, he's the goat.
Dude, big taunt. Big taunt. We knew he was going to try and get by and him not doing it. Fireball. Oh, it's... Wait, this is a crazy set. SD player off Sucker Punch Fire Blast is wild.
Yeah.
Okay, out comes Thundy. Thundy is really fucking obnoxious, too. Especially when you get a para on that. Yeah, especially when you get a para and you get a... Oh, dude, I was going to say, and then you come in and you get a full para and you get the defog off.
Yeah, at that point, I think we're just sacking to get 100% Hurricanes on our Torn.
Which also super smokes. But yeah, Icy Wind. Hurricane is gonna kill from 67, right? Unless this is AV.
Yeah, 100%.
No, it's not. Yeah, this super dies. Shouts to Cobalion for being a really good steel type. Mew, 66. Jesus Christ. Big Lum, okay. Re-SDing. Now we're Fire Blasting, expecting the Pharaoh pivot. There's the Pharaoh pivot outside of it. Okay, SD comes up. That's a big SD right there, I guess, on a miss. Fire Blast just picks this thing off. Thundy comes out. The Sucker Punch isn't going to come. Oh, Jesus, it did come a little bit close to killing. Holy shit. It's a crit away from potentially losing to that guy. And then out comes D-Knight. Curse, D-Knight. E-Speed
So it's
last?
Curse E-Speed, yeah.
Interesting.
So we do have the tech on core Sableye. Lock it into
Big.
E-Speed.
There you go. And that is Rapskis. Unfortunately,
Yes,
LOQP couldn't grab a 2-0 start. I was going good, well positioned.
very
It's really
well,
cool seeing
though.
like I don't know, because Gen 8 especially, at least maybe towards the end of like, you know, the format and like where we were at, it felt like every team was the fucking same at a certain point. It was getting super boring watching SV games, so it's cool to see like funky ass rain teams like this. Like this is not something you would have saw current Gen 8 at all.
The season across all old gens, Gen 8, 7, and 6, we were super aggressive with like the underpriced, or like not underpriced, the underpicked mons. So you do see a lot of new faces on drafts. Like for example, let's see if I can just grab some.
Yeah.
We saw our first ever Sun Moon Victini. It has actually never been drafted before this season. And then there's stuff like Tentacruel is getting drafted more.
I saw that in... Oh, no, that was in Scarlet Violet, though.
We saw a Z Chandelure because it's so cheap, right? Crawdaunt got drafted. Like, there's some definitely never before
I think that's
ones.
one good thing about Scarlet and Violet that I've really liked is because of, like, Terra as a mechanic, as annoying as it can be sometimes, it really does make, like, those shitty low-tier guys really, really fun to use and so, like, guys like Yon Mega and their fucking like, climb to the top and shit like that, or like God Bellybolt might go. Not that Bellybolt's gonna draft in DPL, but like it is a kind of mon like that, you know, where you see like these fun low tier guys. Whereas old gen's not really. There was like the set, you know, these guys get drafted. That's it. Show the team game.
Bellybolt has a 50% draft rate, so it got drafted 2 times out of possible 4. I think one of them is Terra and one of them is not.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think Bellybolt's really good in SV. I super like, whether it be like as your like second Terra guy, just because like defensively,
cool.
he's like mini Dirge. Not that he's like unaware, but like you just check whatever you want. Like there's something you lose to, you're like, oh shit, I'm a fairy type now, and I'm fat as shit. And it got toxic too, which is super big.
Yeah, having toxic is like a rare commodity.
Dude, I was playing in the Oras tour. I was like, oh, this guy's fucking annoying, and I forgot that I can just be toxic on shit sometimes now. Like, oh shit, let's go Toxic Scizor for the 18 switch-ins. Let's go big. So, I was definitely, there's a bunch of mods like that, though, in SV, which I think is cool. And it's cool that, like, the pricing is kind of changed. Maybe it's because, like, we also get so accustomed to a metagame, and, like, we just, like, super hone in on, like, this guy's this good, he's used this much, so this guy's, like, I don't know. The pricings get super stagnant, and that leads to everybody drafting the same teams because they know everything's, you know, price points and what works with what. So, definitely cool. Yeah. We're close to another game, though. Look at that. We stretched that out.
The GOAT.
True. Big.
We also saw Diggers Bees drafted, plural, so that was funny.
Dude, A12 is fucking smiling somewhere.
Yeah, ear to ear.
My goat. Okay, the other ones we have today, 2 games happen at once, so we'll try and catch both, depending on like if one starts a little bit earlier than the other. I'm hoping that'd be cool. But if not, we'll just watch the replay of the other. Bobber versus Sky Penguin, Dak versus Castelia.
So,
what's the series score on those guys?
Let me just take a look. I think Sky Penguin. So that game actually doesn't matter because Jasha already clinched the series.
Oh, he just clinched it. Yeah.
So they're up 5-2 right now. That game doesn't really have any impact on the series. For Diff it does, of course, but yeah, the series is over. Dact Castelia. So that series is still 4 games to be played. So that's going to be the more impactful one.
Okay, then we'll watch that one if they both start at the same time. Or if like Dact Castelia starts in the middle of the other one, then we'll just switch over. I want to play on stream. My opponent may later. That's fucked up, TG. That's fucked. Well, I hope I plan on streaming for more hours next week, and what I might do is I might just go, I'm not feeling good, Pops. I'm not going to... I coach my little league team, and we have practice on Sundays, but I also got a work meeting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to not go to practice next Sunday, let them handle practice. I'll probably start streaming like 1, because it seemed like there was a lot of games at 1-ish today, right?
Yeah, there was like a ton from like noon to 2.
Yeah, so maybe I get off work at 11, and then I have a PT client at 11:15. I get home or like off work for the day at like noon, so maybe like starting, I could run home, throw some food in the microwave, start from like 12, and then let's go 12 to whenever normal people like time, or like if there's like a end of like an influx of games. Like I'm not gonna wait an hour and a half for like another game to keep streaming, but like if there's a bunch of games going, we could stream from 12 to 3, 12 to 4, 12 to 5, get more games on. So I'd like to get more live games. I think that's fun to go.
This week we kind of like set a time and be like, hey, schedule for here if you want your game to be on stream, and then no one cared.
Yeah. So I think it's better. It's better
pick a time that has a lot of games.
Yeah, and then just throw them on as we go.
Yep.
Show some wheelchairs for one's upcoming content. He keeps saying that in the chat, but there's no replays. Yell at Zarel, I can't do wheelchairs because they don't exist anymore. They're gone. We could do like
That's not true.
We could do paper mache. Like we could like act out the battles. Like, whoa, why did he switch? Bronson, where's your
ground versus? I'd like to make a nomination.
What was that?
Wheelchair of all time. This one legitimately ended a career.
Jake Moran versus Love Chance. 2020. Wait, we have replays back from 2020? I guess this wasn't on like a custom format, right?
This was season 3 DPL. The season 3 and before replays are salvaged. Season 4 and after are still gone.
Okay. That'd be what you should do? I think this would be cool as DPL owner, man. I think a lot of people would fuck with this video. You should do like a history of DPL season 1 history as the commissioner. I think those would be gas videos. I think that would be cool.
This is so long ago, I forgot most of it, I'll be honest.
No! Dude, you gotta go back and look at the draw. I'm sure if you could write up some gas or get some gas going or just ramble. Alright.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
That is true.
Alright, check this out.
Subpert. Toxic. Wait, this is the subtoxic pert. I remember this because I played someone in OLT like 2 weeks after this. I didn't get smoked like this, but I did lose in byproduct thanks to a little bit of Swampert action that might have been the same exact set. Right? This is 2020? Yeah, because this is still in Gen 8, yeah, because it happened to me in like a NatDex Gen 8 game. Yes, I have watched this game. I remember. This is all coming back.
Biggest wheelchair of all time, maybe.
This is a tough one, dude. On lead, dude. Oh my god, I'm putting it on hyper
fast. It's not even like a setup sweeper.
No,
it's not even a setup guy.
It's not. It's
sitting there.
I think this is like debatably worse than the 6-turn crocodile, right? I don't know. I don't remember who he was playing. Wasn't there? There's a Bronson game I remember watching where it was like 6 turns, 6 EQs.
Bronson versus Fire King, I think it was.
It was 6 turns, 6 EQs.
Crook.
Yeah, it just killed. I don't know which one's worse, because like that one's just like, yo, where's your ground resist? Also, why did you go into the stack attacka? But this one, it's just pert not being able to be. Dude, there's other people scheduling in the chat.
Because they know this one's already over.
I mean, yeah, this is raps. No, there's wishes happening. Stop, it's just not gonna work. I mean, you just keep clicking it. Big heal block. Oh no, he tried to psychic. Wait, Love Chain's new psychic noise was coming. He knew. He would have clicked it there, stopped the leftovers. Big.
He would have, yeah.
There's big sizing tiles for wish and tecting. Dude, this is why Pokemon removed Toxic from every other Pokemon, starting in Gen 8. Starting in Gen 9, they said no more transferring. Just big protect.
He had Taunt Arrow the entire time, which is like the craziest part.
Oh no, you could just taunt and then go into Serp and Giga Drain to at least not lose to this now.
Yeah.
This is fucked, man. 35 turns before forfeiting, too.
Yeah, the hazards are up for next game, though. This is so fire.
He got him up. I think that's just pure, unadulterated tilt coming through. Hold on, I'll let the dog out before we get some gaming. Hey, Coops, are you out here?
Sometimes I feel like Mew. On lead, yeah.
Alright, gamers. But yeah, guys, just remember, we all have really bad draft league games, but it probably won't be worse than this one. I was confused about do anything I put my mind to. Alright. Do we have gaming yet? No, we have Hiker Toad versus Mr. Bagel. Who's Mr. Bagel?
This is another biggest wheelchair submission.
I'm again getting... Wait, this is the Mega Houndoom game.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay, Torkoal. Gambit? It's a big pick. It's a big pick. Fast. Mon faster than Houndoom. Gone. Infernape, hard. Mon that lives one hit. Oh god, he died from full! Oh my god! Dude, dying from full to fight. Holy shit! Wait, the game's over! Wait, he gave him momentum! He was like, you're still free, switch it to the Houndoom. Yeah. Dude, that Torkoal would have final gambited if he could. Holy shit!
This game is so groovy.
No way! You stink at Minecraft, the Mega Houndoom just smoked like this.
So those are my submissions for biggest wheelchairs in draft history.
Yeah, get a couple people more to... Let's make a Google Doc. Have the folks submit it.
There is a K-Crick versus Bronson replay that is lost to time, got Thanos snapped, but it was an agility weakness policy Latios that just won the game immediately on lead.
Something future. There was a... What was the other funny one? Oh my god.
And that was a game 7 too, it was a series decider.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Absolutely brutal. Dude, so think, whenever you're angry that you can't watch old funny draft league games, this is all Zarel's fault. Everybody go, grr Zarel.
Rawr.
Give him full sun turns, that's what I'm saying. He just acted off, he said I didn't go into it. I got shit to do. Selgor MVP. Selgor got one. Anybody else get their one? Anybody? This wasn't the actual match, by the way. I should decide. Doesn't count.
Opium.
Dude, my mom needed something. Fuck off. Let's restart.
I wasn't trying, I swear.
Dude, I didn't mean to go and do my fucking showdown glitched. I went to sack off Reuniclus. I was not trying to go Infernape. Obviously, I wouldn't do that. I was Scarf too. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright. Let's keep an eye out on live battles.
Alright, looks like next week on Sunday, I have work at 5.
Yeah, so we'll try and, when does the Overwatch gameplay start? When stream ends, brother man. When stream ends, because I ain't got shit else to do today. That's when.
I heard you've been aim training.
I've been trying, dude. I'm so bad mechanically. I don't get it. It's just so hard.
It's kind of just, you have to do it.
It's just doing it. Well, and the thing is, I felt like I was getting a lot better, but I didn't play Overwatch for like fucking 2 months, more than like once every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, then you just lose it. Yeah.
It's just, I mean, like, you lose the little semblance that you have. Like, dude, the first couple nights we were playing some quick play, it was fucking terrible. It was so bad. But when I have been quick playing, I have just been like loading DPS and forcing my myself to play characters I'm really ass at, because aim train in real life. You get bored sitting in the little stupid creator workshop. But yeah, the answer is never on stream, my friend. Me personally, I might be the best mechanical and macro. I still ask L5. I know, Reggie. I've played with you.
I've got a few clips of Vergi 1 in Overwatch, and
that Moira is calling me. I was saying it the other day, and I forget which fucking server we're talking. It was US West. We're talking about Overwatch. My very low peak of Plat 3 was one tricking Moira. 100%. I was doing placements, and I was like, I'm not playing anything that requires aims. I know Hiker is severely questionable. Him going for 9k seasons low. Well, hasn't Hiker not been playing like at all in like a while?
Kind of played. He played last season DPL, and he actually played like 7 games despite being dead, which is
well, I think that's another big factor too, right? Like, there's a lot of good players that go for less or even like get passed up because a lot of them too just like aren't great in a team environment. And unless you're like him, you kind of, I think, have to be. Like, unless you're like pulling up, you're winning all your games without putting in that extra work for your team and things like that, and even for your own games, it's kind of tough justifying spending a bunch of money for a risk like that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I also don't know how much Hiker's been playing, obviously. And he's obviously a player long-term, or like serially, that has been very good in his draft league career. He's done a lot of winning video games, so.
Yeah, he's been around forever.
Yeah. And it was in Gen 8 when he kind of started just like not really showing out or like being active in Team Tours.
Gen 8.
Dude, it is crazy. I think Gen 6 is like obviously like when draft started, things like that, and probably the most nostalgic era. I think Gen 7 was fun. Maybe it's because I started playing Gen 7. I'm super nostalgic for Gen 7. But I really, really like Usum. I thought it was a really fun time in draft and things like that. Gen 8, I like the meta, but it was really bad. But draft almost like just completely fucking died in Gen 8, in my opinion. It was like if things went how they went in Gen 7, or in Gen 8 and Gen 9, I think draft would be like on its way out. It'd be fucked. But Gen 9 has been like a super, super big renaissance in draft, which is cool.
Yeah, a lot of Gen 8. Gen 8, like the main thing going on in Showdown leagues was the team tours. Like that's what kept the community more alive.
Oh yeah, I think that's still kind of the case, right? Like I think a lot of like people when they first get into draft and they first get into leagues are fun. You play with your friends and you play 6-week seasons or 8-week seasons. You get kill leader with them on. You're like, yo, this guy got an MVP, which is fun. But for most guys, they've done that for like the last like 8 years, right? So winning a championship in X League doesn't really matter anymore. I remember Gypsy did a podcast with D-Ray when D-Ray was still doing his podcast. I think that's like what he said. He was like, I've played like 8 million leagues and won a lot of them, but it's like it's a different goal to like, and it's also a different level of hard to win a team tour. Like that shit is. Again, you said before, it's super, no matter what the team tour is too, because whatever team tour you're playing in, the players for the most part are all going to be relative in skill. So like you still have to put in pretty similar amounts of effort, and you know depending on whatever team tour you're playing in. So I think a lot of people just enjoy the grind.
Everyone's building with a group of like 10 guys, all trying their hardest to make the best build possible.
Yeah,
sometimes they overcook, right?
Yeah,
but
and games
a lot of times,
and games are so much more intense too. Like
because you're not just playing for yourself, you're playing for your team. So like you have like that on you. Like you get nervous.
Dude, I don't get nervous for regular draft league games anymore. Like even if it's a player, I'm like, this guy's good. I got a bad matchup, blah blah blah. Like I could play someone who's 83 times better than me in a regular league, and I'd be like, all right, I think I can win here. If I don't, oh well. I'll be annoyed because I like to maul, but like. I'm not gonna go in like, oh shit. When you go into a team tour game, even if it's like week 3, you guys are up 2-1. Like you're gonna be like shaking a little bit. The keyboard.
The game's over.
Yeah, like, and again, because you also know that you got like 10 guys on the team that are watching you play and things like that. You've also done like 70 mocks and built like 4 different teams throughout the week too, and spent a shit ton of time on the team. I will say though, the one thing with team tours, in my opinion, it's your experience is always 100% dependent on the team. At least for me personally, team tours are either the funnest thing I've done in draft, like Clash. Was it 4 that we won? It's 4 that we won at EGD. Probably my favorite experience playing Mons ever. It was super fucking fun. We won, so that's obviously going to make you look back on it good. But we super grinded the builds. It was a fun team. It was cool to shoot the shit and jump and call and build and mock and things like that. Super fun. But if it's not like a great team environment like that, it's also could be like one of the worst experiences in draft ever. Playing on a shitty team where nobody does anything, or like team kind of falls off after losing a couple games, stuff like that. That is a very AIDS feeling. Like that is, so it's very. I think it's very hot and cold team tour wise.
I feel for the most part, all my teams have been pretty good to be a part of. The only one recently is Wigglytuff's Guild in Clash this last season. We were like first seed, winning like every regular season game, but we were like kind of phoning it in, I'll be honest. Because I had DCL going on at the same time, which was like my main focus. I made playoffs in both, which was actually really, really nice. But I was definitely trying more over there. And then like doing Clash at the same time did subtract some from there as well. So I
think that
at
was just
100%
Clash of season
either
in
way.
general. I think that was just Clash of season in general. It was also right after DPL. It was during DCL where a lot of people ended up playing DCL instead, or were playing both. Yeah, like this most recent season Clash fucking sucks. It was AIDS for me. Like our team, like it was not great. Our team,
your team definitely.
It is not. It's not. Full respect to the guys. They're everybody. I don't have any personal problems with any of the guys who drafted. Not the team we wanted to drafted per se, and definitely not a very active team. I would be fine with a shitty team record wise. That just happens. Like GHQ and Clash 2, we didn't make playoffs. We were like fringe, almost bubbled in if we like really popped off last 2 weeks. But like we weren't a great team, but it was fun as shit. That was that COVID season, and even though we weren't like I think we won like 2 or 3 series, so we were losing a lot of our series. It was still mad fun because we had the time. We were all on call building and super grinding out the build still. So like, it was dope.
All right, links fun. Up.
Links up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
In live battles.
Here, I'll post it.
All right. This is the Bobbers. Okay, Sky Penguin. So this series is already decided. But it's fun to watch. Gen 7 game 2. Let's go. I was looking for Terra types. I'm too accustomed.
Yeah.
Big. Game started. Yeah, sure. We see. All right.
Oh my god, I hate that you use Gen 5 sprites. It's so.
You want me to change it just for you? It's because I don't like the fucking Gen 9. I'm watching majority of Gen 9 games. I'll refresh. I'm watching a majority of Gen 9 games, and some of them would be the models, and the other ones would just be static pictures. And that pisses me off.
Okay,
there you
man.
go.
I just use whatever sprites are for the gen that we're playing, you know? But hey, that's just me. I know.
So you use the XY sprites because you're not playing any Gen 5 Draft League. I
played ADV recently.
Yeah, I don't think there's an option to do anything else in that one.
You could definitely do modern gens there.
Can you do modern sprites? That would look fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
That would look so weird.
Modern sprites for past gens. I hate it, by the way. Watching like a Gen 5 game, like an OU with like Gen
Wait, that's
6
crazy
sprites.
that Theo
So
in
ugly.
chat said, how do I turn on current gen sprites? What?
Yeah. That's crazy.
They're ghosting the chat. Guys, we need more stream delay? Okay. We see lead Metagross and a lead Zard. I'm assuming this is Zard X. If I had to guess. I'm not 100% sure.
It is Zard X. This is a very common core.
Yeah.
Coco, Kartana, Zard X.
Yeah.
There's the Blastoise that's benched.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, they'll just lead Zard X and Mega immediately, so you don't have to worry about removal.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a Wisp. This was, I don't know.
What was the Wisp for? I feel like there's not great Zard switching either.
Lando
Maybe I guess like assuming like wondering like you don't want to like get like Akka like out of an EQ'd after a Flare Blitz recoil, maybe?
Yeah,
Safer.
so there are sets for Metagross, like
They can't
you can run Akka Berry. You can actually EV it so that after Flare Blitz recoil, it's in EQ range, which is probably what it is if it's leading off like this, but clearly this is bulky Zard, so that's not going to work. You do get Rocks up though.
Oh, which is nice. Jesus, that Earthquake did fucking 30. Did
Are
nothing.
you going to see a double Wisp here? I could definitely see a double Wisp here.
Yeah, because we're either going to see a Lando or Rotom. I mean, even if it's Rotom, like, getting the Wisp off is nice, right? Like, Wisp, and then you get Rocks later with Licks. Like, it's going to be super whittled. Super, super fast. Especially because Rotom's really annoying to switch into. I mean, it's always fucking annoying to switch into, right? But, like, just Volting and Willowing everything is kind of obnoxious. Outside of Zard. Sure. Which can get potentially... Well, and Wisp would cover, like... It would help with, like, Foul Play Rotoms, too. Which is cool.
I don't think you would ever be foul play versus this team.
No, but...
Like, you're bringing T-Wave, Hydro, Volts.
So we do DD up here. No double Willow. You're kind of forced out here, right? Like, you can't be T-Waved. You go...
Well, if Rotom's coming in on Zard, it's definitely T-Wave, right? There's nothing else.
And if you're Wisp, you're not sub. Like, you're not some kind of, like, weird subset. This is definitely, like, mono fire move, probably.
It's definitely Roost. It could be mono.
I'm surprised the
Dragon.
DD there, because
no
I feel like no matter what the pivot there was, other than just staying in and sacking Metagross and letting this thing set up, whatever pivot comes in kind of deals with this thing DDing.
Yeah, so there is no fairy type on the entire roster from Bobbert's side, so you could very well see Mono Dragonclaw.
I guess that's another reason why you wisp the thing. Okay, we wisp the Rotom. You get Thunderwave,
Yeah,
and our
does
Zard is...
come out.
Our Zard is paired and probably not setting up and winning the video game anymore.
Well, there's always the option of Healing Wish
Mesprit, yeah. Use it to break for itself and then get it back in later. Yeah, that's valid. And you could definitely use Zard in a way of just like kind of bullying down a lot of this offense or a lot of this like physical defense to open up like Cart later to come in and pick a KO a little bit easier. We always do have Conk.
Pretty confident saying Zard X is like the best offensive lead in Sun Moon. I can't think of anything that like consistently gets off so much pressure early.
Well, yeah, because you always have to account for it just winning the game, right? Like you're very meticulously going to have to play around it, like just being like some DD win video game set.
Yeah, like what does he do here? Get chipped on Lando, risk a wisp there.
I mean, this thing's not roosting. It's just probably just gonna blitz. Blitz recoil into helmet probably doesn't kill this thing, and it has to be Healing Wish Mesprit the way this is being played. You're right. Like I'd be very, very surprised otherwise.
It's very standard on these structures.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just nice in general too. I mean, it's always good for. It's even good for mons like Cart in some situations.
Yeah, for sure.
Like after taking like mock punches and things like that. Like because it'll take a mock punch. The para is tough.
Alright, so
What's
actually,
up, brothers?
Bobbert somehow made out of this like super alive. It's just a burned Rotom and a burned Metagross. Honestly, you're super happy with that outcome.
What's up? You leaving? Okay.
Cooper's out there. Okay.
Is Dale gonna do?
Yeah, we gotta go pick up some burger meat. We're gonna make some burgers for dinner.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be back in 30.
I'll be done in a second.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry about that. He said, brother.
Okay. I forgive you.
And that means a lot. I was really nervous the whole time my father was talking to me. I was really worried about, man, is L5 going to be upset with me? I'm glad.
Never fear.
I'm glad that you aren't. I appreciate it, Big Doug. Alright. So it's still nothing happened from brother. What's up, brothers? What's up, brother? Oh, man.
Brother.
Special teams, special players, make special plays.
Bobbert is super happy with this. He got rocks up and only 2 mons are burned. And Rotom doesn't even care that much.
No. Rotom, yeah, very inconsequential in Rotom. It's kind of tough for, what do you call it, Metagross, but it's not like Metagross was great offensively, right? There's still a whole lot
I could never stay mad at you.
Don't worry, dude, that's big. It's okay to express that you're upset, but as long as you have some emotional maturity to move past it, that's all I ask for. You just said 2 different things, by the way.
Huh?
You said that you could never stay mad, and then you're like, nah, I don't move past it. I changed my mind. Only for Vergy. Vergy said it's for everyone.
Well, that's his experience. So obviously.
Vergy doesn't get out much, apparently, is what we're hearing. Alright. Lix comes out. I mean, this is free rocks, right?
You would assume, yeah.
Broom's probably not fog, or even if it is, it has to fog and get rid of rocks for him.
No Flame Orb?
No Flame Orb. It's still strong. This is a very free knock, right?
Looking into this team, I'm kind of thinking like bulk up leftovers looks pretty strong, right? Yeah. Or just Assault Vest, right?
If you load a Coco. Yeah, because Coco's also super... I'm assuming it's like Z Coco, right?
Yeah, it's always
like Fairy Coco. Yeah, Fairy Coco's kind of annoying here. A little bit.
Earthquake did so much.
Yeah, we knock off a Custap. EQ does a chunk. We see a pivot through Mesprit now. I don't know. Something else that's actually really strong here potentially too, as the game goes, is Pidge. Pidge is really, really annoying here. But I guess you do have the Coco though. I don't know. It's still not looking terrible for Sky. Like, I think especially if you can Healing Wish that Zard later. I think Coco can put on a lot of pressure and open up for like Zard coming back and potentially just winning the game later.
Yeah, I do think this is going to be Scarf Lando, just the way that it's been played so far. Earthquake to the Mesprit and hard switch instead of U-turning. Unless you're scouting for Scarf Mesprit, which
or you're super
a whole lot of sense.
or you're super low Lando or slow Lando. The Steelix is kind of just reserved to stay in the sack. Just kidding. Out comes the Mesprit on an Earthquake here. No Drain Punch is coming out. This Conk is very, very low. You want to keep it on for Mach Punch, though, yeah. Metagross comes out. Are we going to double expecting this Steelix to come in and be annoying again? Or we can't really, though, because this thing can just U-turn.
Lix is very good in Sun Moon, just because it's anti-meta into, like, the electrics.
Yeah, Coco. I mean, I thought it was pretty good in SV, too. It wasn't terrible. Good into, like, Coco Zero type shit.
You mean Swish?
Or Swish. I don't know what it is. I always fucking mix those up.
That's because you're a little bit silly.
You know me.
That's okay, though.
Big, big silly guy.
I feel like in Swish, you more so prefer, like, the Stunfisk kind of angle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I think both... Stunfisk is...
Lix is fine, though, yeah.
Stunfisk is better, obviously, because it checks Torn. Shadow Ball does a shit ton. Big Earthquake expecting Lix to do a nice 10%.
I wouldn't call that a big Earthquake. I call it a very small Earthquake.
Little Earthquake. And you know, it could have been a big Earthquake, we just didn't feel it because we weren't on the ground. Psychic picks us off.
You know what? You may be onto something.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. Come on, big dog.
So I don't know what that Earthquake was there for, like...
I'm assuming it was expecting this. I thought it was expecting Lix. Like, to pivot in so this thing didn't take damage, but is Mesprit really threatened by a Burn Metagross? Not really. Okay, we double out. Out comes Muck. Okay, get a little bit of offensive positioning with the Conk here.
I think this Conk should be faster.
Yeah, if you're especially if you're doubling expecting this, right? Isn't Conk just naturally a lot faster than this guy?
No,
it's not.
Slower.
Oh shit, you must have a lot. Stunfisk is bad. I think, dude, Sword Shield Stunfisk is him. I love that guy. Having him on that just smokes Zera and Torn for like that cheap, and always gets his rocks up. He always gets them up. That's my goat. I'm also a big sucker for low tier grounds, though. I love a low tier ground. Yeah, I've also always been a Lix guy, though, too. I agree, really good value. I mean, this is... Do you not expecting the Mesprit? I feel like there's no way Sky goes Mesprit, though, here.
Well, Nock would also get rid of a berry on Muck, so it's like not even a bad play if you stay in.
Is this just... I think this is just the Lick sack, right?
You could always go Coco this turn, because the plays are what? I guess.
Well, this thing has EQ, though.
Yeah.
And he was kicking EQ on a prediction a couple times. I think you just sack Lix here. I think Lix just feels safest. Right? Do you need Lix for anything at this point? It lost its Cust app. Rocks are up and staying up.
That's everything.
Yeah. Like, you just sack Lix. I think Piloswine is pretty fire, too. We do love us some Piloswine. That's crazy. But yeah, I think you just sack Lix here. Go from there. Did the other one start, by the way? Because I do kind of want to bounce between. It doesn't look like it did.
No, I don't know where they are.
Okay. I mean, it gives us more games to watch. It's fun. Or Zard sack. Then maybe it's not Healing Wish. Or it is Healing Wish and we want to Healing Wish the Lix. But would that be a better Healing Wish here? I don't know about that. Maybe it's just not. What's up, bros? How's it going, bro? Hopefully well. We're just watching some games. Watching some SM. These young... You know what's crazy is... I think, like... 50% of the people who consistently watch my videos... Obviously, they're not DPL guys, so 50% of them probably have never played a Sword... or a Sun and Moon Draft League game in their life. Misclick.
They're all Zoomers.
Pig misclick. Wait, so wait, the Zard was a misclick?
Coco was a misclick, it looks like.
I mean, it wasn't a bad play. You take like 19 from, or like, what, how much was that from Mach? Nothing? Oh, it didn't even Mach. Yeah, you're fine then. You took rocks for no reason, but it's not that big of a deal. Not too shabby. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm going to my weekend for work. I got work the next 2 days. Finish everything I need to do class-wise. Stream a couple more games for a little bit. We got one more game after this, hopefully. As long as they start. People just don't know how to Usum. We do love us some Usum. I have, that's when I started. Oh shit, I didn't know you've been playing that long, Albert. I thought you started recently. Usum is a very old gen. I've also never played one. You're a liar, right? There's no way you've never played Nessa. You're a liar. Aren't you like 43, Virgie? Sun and Moon is my least favorite generation. Okay, I always get super yelled at. My least favorite gen to play draft-wise. I know it's not the worst. My least favorite. I don't like Oras. I don't like Oras at all. I really hate playing Oras.
Oras is for the big guns, you know?
Dude, aka the guys who've been playing since they were 12. I do not like Oras. I think Oras is a good meta. I don't think Oras is unbalanced. Oh, that's just a shit ton. Jesus, this is not AV? I know it's a crit, but I feel like... it's probably Barry. It's Barry. It's Gen 7. Yeah, it could be Barry, but is this thing in a bad spot to like HP ground now?
Could be, yeah. You'd have to assume it's like Scarf Cart at this point.
Mm-hmm. Barring ADV. No, that's my favorite generation, big dog. Poison Jab. Helmet. Pop Berry? No, Barry. That's not Barry. It just took 20. Then the crit's that crit kind of adds up. It's really annoying. But I love Usum. Usum is probably my favorite, like, nostalgia because it's when I started playing. I started playing like really late SM and then like early Usum. But I don't like Oras. I hate how hazard centric it is when there's like 3 guys you remove. That's the only thing that pisses me off about it. Other than that, it's like, I don't know. It's definitely a good meta. Swish is fun. I like Swish too. I think it's very balanced. I think it just got kind of boring after a little bit. Foul Play comes out, does literally 0 damage. What do we Foul Play for? Do we not?
Zard? That's the only thing.
Zard is dead.
Yeah, but that's why he has.
No, I'm saying like, why did we click it there? Is it
you
not pump?
Get it.
Is it not pump?
It probably isn't.
Oh wow!
Doesn't he foul play to Steelix?
Yeah, well, he foul played on the switching. I was just like, why did he click it there? Because I was thinking
he didn't want to vault into anything because nothing else wants to take a knock.
No, I get that. I guess I didn't realize he didn't have a fucking Hydro. Lando comes out.
I get you.
I'll kind of see if this is Scarf now, right? Oh no, it's Z. So he was scouting for Scarf earlier. Sky Strike is just going to pick this thing off. Coco looks really good though too.
And everything. Earthquake is just pretty free.
Yeah.
You could be HP Fire on this, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, this puts Lando in range of like Coco, right?
It does, yeah.
And then Serp's kind of low too. Yes, nah, Serp's 76.
I don't think you can afford to switch because this is Scarf. It's just gonna.
Doesn't this win?
It's gonna force the same damage on Lando at least.
Mm-hmm.
Plus rocks, so like.
There's no steel resist. I mean, it's either Cart wins or Coco wins. I think Sky wins.
Robert's banking on no Scarf Cartana here, but of course it is Scarf.
Mm-hmm.
And now you do.
I think especially with how good Z Coco was here, right? Like I feel like Cart is similar in the sense like it's always going to be like Scarf or Z move usually. And I don't know. I feel like Coco is pretty obvious to be a Scarf guy. The mechanic back then was weird. Only came in effect turn 2. Yeah. I was forgetting about him.
Looking at Bobert's team, you definitely really want Dazzling Gleam Z on your Coco.
That's what I mean. Like the very few things that take. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, the bench was Kafagrigus and Togedemaru. Togedemaru is not a real Pokemon, so I completely understand not prepping for it. Mm-hmm. Right. Rock Polish is interesting. Do you have HP Fire? Because that could win the game here.
I think it does. I think this wins then. Unless this is Shuka Coco, right?
So then he was going Pidgeot scouting for Scarf, because if it is
Scarf... Oh, no, Custap! Big Custap on the mug! Never mind, we lied. Absolutely massive. We P-Jab. Is this like some random policy? No, it's a Guave Berry.
You said weakness policy superior. I want someone to clip that.
I don't know. Oh shit, you're right! Hey man, if this was Calm Mind, it won.
That's a very clutch Custap Berry.
It's very, very clutch Custap, and he's not in a position where he can scout for it ever either, because he's switched. Yeah, like he's just fucked if it is. You're just gonna have to hope it isn't. Very, very good Custap bring there. Very good keeping around, because in my head I was like, that's a lot. I know it was a crit least storm, but that's a lot of damage to go into AV Muck, right? 25%. I just simply...
we knew it wasn't AV. We just thought it was.
But then we saw no berry.
Berry.
Yeah. So that was what was weird about that. Dang,
that's probably why he swapped out the Muck after it took the damage into Custap range, right?
So he could Rocks in and be able to pick something off like the Lando, which is big, yeah, because that Lando reverse swept otherwise. It's super smoked. Assuming that's Z Coco. Even then, I think
Yeah,
some like
definitely.
offensive Cocos might die from die to EQ from there, even if they're Shuka. All right, and then the last one. It looks like it hasn't started yet. Is there any talk in that chat? Which series is that?
Let me
It's
see. It's a PGS Band Chasers. They didn't say anything, so maybe Blue got the time wrong in the events or something.
Blue.
Regardless, I gotta go pretty soon, so I'll probably
No
head out
worries.
right now.
I will catch you later. Thank you for jumping on. Adios.
Yeah. See you next week.
See you next week. Alrighty, gang. We will wait around for like, I think we'll wait around for like 5 minutes. And otherwise, we'll probably just end stream if they're not. It's in 30 minutes. Ah, dude, yeah, I'm not gonna be here for 30 minutes. I gotta dip too before then. I think they just got the time wrong. We had it down for 5. We were very surprised. So I think Blue just like messed up the time conversion by an hour because they had it done for 5. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably just jump back next week. Like I said, I plan on doing more next week. Hopefully I can start stream at like noon. We'll go from like noon to 4 or 5 depending on how many games are going and like what's scheduled. I think the issue is we're like, hey, play in stream time. People aren't going to schedule for stream time for DPL. They're going to play what's, when they can. Which is totally cool, by the way. Like I'm not tweaking on that. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll just we'll come back next week. Schedule around it announcements. Oh, or ask up. Wait, we gotta see my round 3 opponent. That's what we'll do. I gotta buy in round 2. There you go. What a surprise! Blue messed up. I know, what a dummy. All right, hold on. Let's Control F. Anybody else in the Oras tour? Anybody else need me to look up your name for you? Starvation. Just no way. I got Ziff. This is horseshit. This sucks, dude. I played him in, what do you call it, trios too. Let's any other gamers? Let's see if we see any fun matchups in round 3. Dude, my goat Keegan, okay, huge. Rye versus Nice Guy. Saki Doggy Sage, my goat. Any other gamers in here while I'm here? I'll look up your shit. I got you. Dude, my goat box. Let's go. That means he won. I don't really see anything cool. Oh, there's Darkrai for Struggle. Toxic, which is cool. There's Big J Scurf, okay. I'm fighting Axel again. Did you fight them recently? I just saw that. I think Sceptile. You in Inverse. I'm just looking for names I know at this point. Skyhorse. Yeah, I think we're just gonna dip for the day, Hiker. See you later. Yeah, I think that's wraps, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I know a couple people already dipped, but